Endless staircases ascending into ceilings, doors swinging open to nowhere, rooms walled off, yet still there. A nightmarish labyrinth, born from grief, myth, and relentless rebuilding. This is the legend of the Winchester Mystery House. Welcome. In the next few minutes, we're lifting the veil on one of America's strangest estates, Sarah Winchester's labyrinthine mansion. Was it a spirit-built refuge, or simply the product of a brilliant, grieving architect? Tonight, we separate fact from folklore. Who was Sarah? Sally Winchester. Sarah Lockwood, Sally Winchester, 1839 to 1922, inherited the Winchester fortune following the loss of her husband and mother-in-law. Contrary to popular mythology, she was far from superstitious or mentally unwell. Friends, loyal staff, and legal documents affirm she was intelligent, kind, and financially savvy. In 1886, she bought a modest 8-room farmhouse near San Jose, nicknamed La Nada Villa, and began transforming it room by room based on her changing vision, not any seance-driven designs. Sarah took personal charge of design, dismissing hired architects and instead working with carpenters directly. She treated construction like evolving art, tearing down and rebuilding until satisfied. Most of the bizarre layouts, doors to nowhere, shallow staircases, aren't ghost traps. They are understandable consequences of her building method and practical needs, including her own health struggles, small steps for her 410 frame and arthritis. Let's confront the myths head-on. She built continually to confuse spirits. Tours and brochures repeat this, but experts like Joe Nickel and historian Mary Jo Ignafo debunked it as myth. The number 13 obsession. Many of the 13s were added after her death. Seances and spirit guidance. No records of seances exist. The seance room was simply the gardener's bedroom. Haunted reports. Cold spots, whispers, and apparitions. Skeptical investigations say these can be explained by wind, temperature shifts, creaking floorboards, or psychological priming. In 1906, a devastating earthquake demolished portions of the mansion. Instead of restoring the damaged sections, she simply sealed off unstable areas. That's why there are doors leading to drops or half-built balconies today. Beyond legends, Sarah was a modern woman of her time, an architectural innovator, early tech adopter, and savvy investor. She installed elevators, plumbing, and intercoms. She helped staff build loyal relationships by treating them well, and none of them ever described her as superstitious or crazed. Even Houdini, famed debunker of spiritualism, visited the house in 1924. He might not have declared it haunted, but he certainly found its layout unsettling. After her death in 1922, the house became a tourist attraction. Investors leaned into the ghost stories. Branding, marketing, and tours heavily played up haunted claims. One tour guide even confessed privately, "Every time I talk about the 13s or the kooky stories, my heart breaks a little for Sarah, because I have to tell lies." So what truly built the Winchester Mystery House? Not spirits, but grief, creativity, and a brilliant, resilient widow shaping her sanctuary, room by room, day by day. If this shattered a ghostly illusion or deepened your fascination, like, subscribe, and let me know. Does the Winchester Mystery House feel haunted to you by legend or by legacy?